Well, good morning. Welcome to the collective. We're live streaming, trading the NASDAQ. Oh, hold on. That's trippy. 2 seconds.
Gotta be quick. It might be a trader right here.
Yeah, I know. I can run through the analysis pretty quick. I'm assuming we have close to the same analysis. Maybe we should consult before we share it to the live stream.
No, I think it should be pretty obvious.
Okay, you want a short to all-time lows? Okay, no, I didn't think so.
So we inversed the daily gap yesterday. Failed to reverse off of the previous week's high. Left a failure swing to all-time highs on NQ, which is a more bullish out of the three assets. So I'd like to see NQ trade to the all-time highs.
Yep.
We are trading to. We have 2 4-hour value gaps that were left from yesterday. Would like us to reverse from ideally the premium one.
Ideally, right after we take London's low.
Yeah.
And have S&T.
Yes. Yeah, I'd like to see London's low get taken from S&T, and then look to frame that as the low a day, and then look to trade to all-time highs.
We were about to not start the live stream today because I don't know, kind of, we've got some sort of issue with some sort of software, or even we've got an audio interface because we've got XLR mics, and something about it, it's weird. It went from when it was bugging out sounding really high pitched to now when it was bugging out sounding low pitched. So
we need a tech guy.
We need we need an audio expert here. We can do some. We did a bunch of AIing and searching up and trying to figure out how it works, but I've got hardly any experience doing audio stuff, so I try to figure it out. It's weird. So the solution that we find, and this is funny, we'll talk about it. Unplug it and plug it back into every single port on my PC. I know that sounds stupid, but it's stupid, but it works.
Most of the time.
Most of the time it works. There's always one golden plug. So I go around and I jam it in every one until one of them works. So in the days, I guess we're not going to put out live streams where we have crappy mic quality until we can figure out how to fix it. So the days that we don't get it fixed, there'll be no live trading those days.
So why I'm actually on the open there, got the move higher and took out London's high, or Asia's high, I guess. Took out Asia's high.
Okay.
So there's S&T there, but I'm not really expecting that to hold. That's more of a retracement S&T. I think it's going to reverse as soon as NQ takes London's low.
Oh, the mics are fucked up. Hold on. Oh, I know why. Sorry, guys. Now they're better. That was everybody's freaking listening to us. The entire intro was done in a freaking grain silo. Okay. Talking about, we fixed the mic issues today. No, I accidentally created another mic input, so it was having 2 live stream audio inputs, but they're the same.
Okay, so NQ fell short of London's low. Wouldn't really consider anything until that's taken.
I would.
At least now, I need more.
I would stand on the side that this is a fake move higher initially, just because we fell so short of those lows. But again, I'm not going to require them to be taken to if my an A+ setup forms. I mean, regardless of the sweep here, if I know it's a really good setup and I'm anticipating it just running, I'm not going to let just leaving those lows have a factor there. But today it would make sense to take them. That's where I stand today. If we're on the what time frame was that? If we're on the 4-hour time frame, we are in between 2 4-hour PD raise, 4-hour fair value gaps. Actually, if we look at the bearish one, the way it formed is less supportive of short structure and more of it being inversed. I mean, we can already see ES working its way through that 4-hour imbalance. I gotta move my mic. Hold on. There we go. But yes, the bullish imbalance here, I would want to see the upper one get traded to, and well, not get traded to, hold and deliver. Sorry, we've got the, if you were to grade the price swing from Asia's high to the low of Asia session, the low of London session yesterday, you can see the 50% and the upper quadrant here, and we're trading right in that premium end. So I want this to deliver. It's okay if we were to wick down into the lower hourly, but if it did do that, I wouldn't want to spend much time in there. I'm just watching this because the current 6 a.m. candle has no manipulation and it's a tight range of 60 points. So I want something to be cleared up, and to clear it up, it would take those lows out for me. Asia high SMT with YM, you said?
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it though.
No, I really want this this SMT here. If we could just quickly get down and take it.
Yeah, get down, take those lows, and then look for. I mean, if we get a sweep of the low, in the next 3 minutes, we'll have a good opposing run as a change in state for longs.
That's a high change in state, but I do like the idea of that opposing run. I mean, we're gonna be sitting here until the opening range is most likely played out. The 30-minute opening range. So 10 a.m. reversal would be a very good profile for today. I think for Tuesday to come take all-time highs makes sense, right? We saw Monday do a decent amount of dealing, right? But it opened up, it had a gap higher. We fully kind of dropped lower off of that, taking, well, I guess trading into a inverse 4-hour, and then we rallied higher. So I want to see this current price, like hold price, support the bullish idea to all-time highs here. So compared to yesterday, we have a really small regular trading hour gap. Ooh, ES left kind of relative equal highs alongside its equal highs. NQ's is kind of dropping down here, expecting it to take this London low. I wouldn't want to see it get the London low and just instantly displace lower though. If I do the regular trading hours gap here, that's the gap. So it's aligned with the buy side. This is where we open it. I guess we can use the iPad.
Yeah, just pop it up here.
It's dead, but like another day.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, then we don't have to flip tabs.
Or we can just put it on every TV in the house so that we have 6 current viewers and also see. And we can also see stuff. Like wherever we're walking around the house.
Mm-hmm. All right, AQ, come on. Get down there.
What? You should just soup it then?
I mean, yeah, you could. If we trade to that lower 4-hour, I guess your stop loss would be probably at that 4-hour. So if it trades to,
I would
or
just,
not even that low.
yeah,
Below the 4-hour gap somewhere.
I would just expect it to take this long. I'm trying to find like a reference point on a little bit of a higher time frame that would, kind of be the swing, the low, like trying to bottom tick.
Okay, there's London low.
So say you tried to bottom tick the 4th standard deviation of the last 1 minute manipulation, like sure, we earn 3.5 to 4. Sorry. So I would be bottom ticking. Let's say I tried the bottom tick. I'm not actually going to do it. Buy there. I'm going to do it on paper because I'm joking completely. I'm just trying to bottom tick off of the fourth standard deviation. Where is the low of the 4 hour gap? Oh, we're probably gonna go to that lower 4 hour gap. See, I don't.
I mean, we
This is not a
might,
call out.
but I, I'd prefer like just looking at it now because we have the S&P at London low. I don't want to just trade to that lower 4 hour because then ES is probably going to take it, and it's not going to be as bullish.
You just already took the low.
London's low.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Sorry, wrong time frame. Okay, my stop loss on this stupid freaking bottom tick entry is at the opening price of the 4 hour candle that formed that imbalance there that we are trading within that we want to see reverse. I want this 15-minute candle to have a wick of sort. I do feel like we would drop maybe a little bit lower first. All I know is there's no trades until we're confirming reversal. We haven't done that yet. I'm just gonna mark out every standard deviation I could find because I saw Powell does this, which is weird. Okay, yeah, right there. This one actually makes sense though. I've done this one. Get rid of my opening range. I did this one here. This last leg up as the manipulation, which to me makes quite a bit of sense, right? We're taking this high. Shit. Taking, oh my gosh. That high right there. So that's a good standard deviation. Oh, I should log into my paper account. You guys can see the. Don't mind my P&L up 32 trillion. Don't mind it. It's because of these trades. It's funny. Every single paper trade I take, it works out. So I get why ICT does it. It's easy to do paper trades. There's like no inherent risk, so it's easy to have right ideas, I guess.
I'm watching that.
Not saying this is going to be right. I'm just
Watching
saying.
that 2 minute gap.
Yeah, I wasn't saying this trade is going to be right. I'm just saying most of the time I take a paper trade, it plays out, regardless of the quality of the trade. This one, is as much as I would want it to reverse from right here, makes sense to drop lower now. Take that lower 4 hour. I would have preferred it if it was looking like ES would hold this S&T here as we come into this, I guess with this 15-minute close here. Actually, that 15-minute close was decent, but I didn't see any follow through in this candle yet. So there's the internal low taken.
So yeah, swept the internal low. Good reaction so far.
Yeah, so we're setting up for something if we can continue to deliver here. This 2 minute inverse looks real nice. Get a few candles that follow through. Get the close there. This trade, in my opinion, has got real good levels on it. Partial level at the internal relativity highs. Asia session, probably partial as well. Maybe even not. Just 'cause it's so close to all-time highs there. You could even be all out at Asia session. But I think you should always hold some to the final take profit there.
I mean, yeah, depending on the risk, I'd probably be all out at Asia high.
You need an extra 30 points to all-time highs. Paper trading slippage. Okay, we're dropping to that lower 4 hour. It's still acceptable by quite a lot. But now we've got no SMT with that ES there. That's fine.
Still have it with YM. YM traded into its hourly gap.
So there's still the SMT then.
I mean, if we trade to the lower 4 hour, we'll have a PDRA SMT. Did you guys take the low for you or just put equal closing?
Okay. Took it by a good amount. Very quickly though, it was like a little, whip. I love how they say. I was tuned into Top Steps live stream. They're like 74% short.
We have a small 5 minute gap that we just traded into.
Run it.
That we just formed. So yeah.
Apparently 74% of Top Step traders are short. So it's an overwhelming amount of shorts. Well, I'm just getting a general read on, I guess, retail sentiment, I guess you'd call it. Maybe we can fade that idea. I know it's got no active, they'd have no active buy stops, but that's not what I'm looking for. As they're fake traders, as we could tell by yesterday. Our paper brokerage was shut down yesterday. I want to be in longs just right now, honestly, but wait for this little bit of extra confirmation. It's going to make the trade 10 times better. So I would also advise you to do that. Got the 5-minute close, 2-minute close, every time frame of close here. So the 1 minute did not get inversed on that candle, which I wanted. Two minutes, 1 minute candles, and the 5-minute will close. And the 2-minute imbalance closes this minute. So see what we can get at here. 2-minute, obviously having a little less worse risk than the 1 minute. I'd really want it to get it. It's got only 10 seconds though. Just can't move. It's just holding that stupid little range we have there. Okay, so that's a 2-minute candle close. Huh.
1 more minute and that 5 closes.
Yeah, so I guess now I'm watching that. I mean, yeah, if I'm looking at the 1 minute candles here, kind of traded up there. Look at that little tight range. So maybe we'll see us drop to this little fair value gap here, or get the little bit more displacement higher, continue displacement, and then yeah.
So yeah, I'll definitely wait for 10 a.m. I'll wait for 1 more 5-minute closure.
The tiltometer, 57% short on the Nasdaq. It changes quite a bit. Jeez. That's only NQ though. I wonder what MNQ is. Top Steps probably get a lot of traders that do the MNQ.
Might get an internal sweep.
260.
Now, I don't really want to see this 4-hour get inversed, because then we might be trading to that lower 4-hour. I prefer if we can get back up. Get back up before the open of the new 4-hour.
Yeah. These short positions are making money. Wait, there's two 4-hours. The 4 hours, okay, they're aligned with the hourly. That's why. I've got it marked out as the hourly though, so don't get confused there.
Yeah, I don't want to see us inverse this upper one.
What the fuck?
We might. Got 3 minutes to flip back.
Traded down to that lower one. Need a little bit reframing for longs now.
The other thing is YM was the more bullish one, took the high. And if you look at what it did after it took the high, it failed to reverse. It's just consolidating at that buy side that we took, which is good because it's if it started reversing, then the markets would be expanding lower together, which is not what you want to see for higher. But because it's consolidating, viewing this as a retracement on NQ, which is nice. Just need to see. I mean, this hourly candle, super small upper wick, and then expanded aggressively. So waiting for 10 a.m. Maybe we get one more manipulation of the low, preferably on ES. Then we'd have a strength switch.
You want it to take the internal one more time?
Yeah, on ES though, preferably
It did take it one more time.
after 10 a.m.
Uh-oh. Good volatility off of that hourly gap, 4-hour gap. You guys know what I'd be taking as a trade. It's a breaker right here. Looks pretty beautiful to me. You tell me if we're gonna get it done. I'm really feeling my coffee out. That might help it go.
What, you want the 2-minute? Yes, we did inverse that upper 4-hour.
Oh yeah. You were bearish. What do you even
Well,
shorting into?
We also
Absolutely
we-
nothing.
did trade into the lower 4-hour actually,
Yeah, no.
like just by a tick.
Probably gonna trade again into it once, we can decide here. Gonna drop it in there once more. It's right there.
Okay, there. ES took the 9 o'clock low. So if that S&T can hold and we can start to flip, I'll look to trade.
I will be really surprised if that holds.
Let's see. 3-minute inversion probably.
If this holds though. So I'll be surprised. I didn't say it's impossible. What am I doing? It's not a 3. Oh, can it hold? No way. Just kind of waiting. I need a bit more of a move higher now to confirm me longing. I don't want to long off of the first signature. Yeah, but recently we've been looking at trades past 10 a.m. always because it went from being 9:30 to 10. It was the volatile window to not having any trade setups before 10. Kind of had that switch as soon as we got a little bit more volatility. But the September weeks were pretty shit, and that was why. After 10, it just chopped every day. Okay, NQ's gonna take this internal low, so we'll move that S&T there.
Hasn't taken it yet.
I think it's going to. I said I'll remove the S&T. And I'm smiling if it doesn't.
Still got it marked out.
See,
It didn't take it.
No, I know, but sometimes you have to say that so it goes against you, right? And which is the underlying way you actually want it to go. Okay, now it's gonna take the internal. Regardless from my trade, though, I need a concisive displacement.
Well, good thing I checked. I'm actually on the NQ contract. So MNQ took the low, but NQ didn't.
Concisive is not a word. I thought it felt weird when I said it. It's concise. And it doesn't have a "iv" part of it. You guys hear about the robbery at the Louvre?
That's pretty crazy.
Watching a video on it right now. The BBC News.
Now we're starting to finally get a reaction here.
This guy, he's doing this freaking interview about the robbery. He just came out of bed. Like, he just came out of bed. Yeah, we're getting holy crap in displacement.
So I would probably look at taking the 5-minute change in state.
Okay, good. This guy just talks the entire time.
I would like to see this 15-minute, or sorry, 5-minute inversion paired with the 3-minute inversion.
There's a movie that was literally the same. Oh, here we go. It was right after they opened the doors. Did you see their setup? How they got it?
The box lift.
Yeah. Oh fuck, that's the movie.
Okay, we're about to get the 3-minute inversion too. 3-minute inversion happens in a minute and a half, and then the 5-minute change in state happens in 3 minutes roughly.
It's not Napoleon's shit. Gallery of Apollo.
Yeah, so YM traded to the 4-hour order block and is expanding aggressively off that.
We freaking didn't take that low. Like, that's hilarious. Like, it wants to make sure I'm wrong, which is fine. For sure, that 5-minute change in state, yeah. It's good. Good displacement there. Also watching the 3-minute, which shares the same high of it as this 1 minute. Pretty volatile little market right now. So it refers back below the 10 a.m. opening price once more. Got 1 more minute until this 5-minute closes. And to get that 5-minute change of state now, quite a bit higher. Does seem unlikely. Yeah, so the reason I'm only staying on the long side of it is I feel that we've left some unfinished business above Asia high, right? We fell short of those all-time highs. Now, if I go off of the displacement yesterday, leaving these imbalances, I was expecting to drop lower into it. One, the manipulation below London's low. I guess we formed the S&P there too, and then I was expecting it to, from here, rally higher, right? So from internal to the external range liquidity, right? Which is the all-time highs. We've been working towards them for like a good week. Mostly a week, yeah. 5 minutes did not get that close then. Just closing there.
Now it looks like we're going to take the low one more time.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying. Just blasts off right now would be funny. Holy crap, I called it. That's funny. That's NQ.
What?
This is NQ.
It is NQ, yeah.
You should put the watermark on.
The what?
Watermark.
Oh, no, it gets in the way.
Hmm?
Gets in the way. I'm just, because I have my drawings on here, I'm just
I
using
don't even see mine most of the time.
Just using it for today. Oh, yeah.
Like in the live stream, can you notice them?
It's on my phone. Can't even see what you have drawn out there.
I've got them so faded, or I don't even know. They are just that faded all the time. Like if I put them behind price, I can't tell they're that. All I can tell is that Nasdaq does not want to move. Even yesterday it was better movement. These are just the days where we stay patient and wait for our setup. And if it's not here, then they're just the cash days. It does not bother me whatsoever. I don't mind waiting for the good setup.
Okay, now we're moving. But to get the 3-minute inversion and the 5-minute change in state.
Couldn't have taken those lows for me though.
No 5-minute change in state and no 3-minute inversion.
Well, might save us. So I wouldn't, in this case, I wouldn't be taking this 1-minute inversion, as you can see. We closed above it right there. That is not my trade. And it might save for me, right? Waiting for that 3 and 5 minute.
Well, just the speed at which we inversed it is not ideal.
Especially when we got that higher time frame, like 3 minute.
From when we traded into it till when we inversed it was 17 minutes.
Oh, that's a reminder to yourself. This is NQ.
Yeah.
Because you execute on the thing, yeah.
I don't want to execute on NQ.
Well, what I meant was because you execute on this, like you do this.
Yeah. YM looks super good. Really like YM right now.
I don't know if I really like NQ. I don't know if I can say that. Looks pretty flat. Come on, I'm shit talking you, NQ.
ES looks good too.
Oh my gosh. I was on the 3 minute when I saw that happen. It's like, oh, this 3 minute candle closes in a few seconds. And then boom. I'm like, oh god.
Okay, well, I mean, 5-minute inversion doesn't happen for another 2 minutes. Or, 5-minute change in state.
What in the wicking freaking look at this.
3-minute inversion happens like now.
Not if it doesn't get it. Okay. There's that 3 minute inverse. boys. In the opportune window. 5-minute change in state's going to be my trade. Either that or some form of, I guess I would call it second stage distribution. The second entry here. I don't want to be taking this first one. Really, this is the first move higher we've had, so.
Yeah, like I don't mind that 5-minute change in state. And look to take it to Asia's high, I guess.
Oh my gosh. Don't even leave me. I put a limit at the at this breaker. Boys, that's funny. It's gonna get filled. Market buying if it doesn't get filled. But I didn't want to have to market. God damn it. Oh my god, that's $40 I missed out on.
Okay, we're trading into a 15-minute for value up there. It's not really a good imbalance, so I'm expecting it just to get ran.
And
So there's the 5-minute change in state. Don't really want to be buying there.
got balls. Oh shit, I forgot it. Oh fuck. What the shit's going on? Oh my gosh, I tried to get filled. It didn't work though. Oh, that's horrible fill. That's an absolutely horrendous fill. That is possibly the worst fill I've ever had in trading history. I don't know why you're not in.
Well, I didn't want
You didn't want
to
to
chase and get a bet, but yeah, no,
You're not
I'm just
chasing
waiting. I'm waiting to see this 3-minute inversion,
I
which happens in 20 seconds.
I got so cooked though. I don't know what happened. You know when you have a limit buy, you can usually drag it above your current trading price to get filled.
Yeah.
Did not work. So I literally got. It was a nice 10 points of not fillage there. Okay, definitely looking to get back in some, to get in more. Sorry, not back in. It's only in one contract. I'd like to be in 2 minis instead of one. Gosh, my executions are sloppy. Gosh. Let me get a limit. Let me get a limit in. Let's see. Well, damn, if we could trade back to that 5-minute change in state.
I took it on NQ actually. I have a note on my chart that says this is NQ, not MNQ, and I still took it on NQ.
I think you'd be fine.
I did make $150 there. I was wondering why it was going up so quick.
Okay, well, good. Now you can risk more.
Now I can get in on here.
You can risk more on MNQ now.
I just gotta figure out where the hell I'm putting my. I think I'm just gonna put my stop loss at this current 50-minute candle low, expecting us to. Yeah. All right, I'm in.
Yeah, boys, I'm waiting for a little bit of a retracement here. I'm in, but I want to add. That was a horrible ad, but it's in. The ad was in there. We tapped. We didn't.
Yeah, so I was on the 3-minute, but actually looking the 5-minute inversion and change in state close should have been the fill.
Wasn't that?
Actually, that kind of was my fill on the NQ chart.
That's my fill.
But that's right. It would ideally have my fill.
And then I added one when we just traded back shallowly in that last candle there, because I thought it traded to the inverse, but I had definitely the wrong level marked up. Did not quite get to that 2-minute inverse. Oh well, and I've got another limit, I believe, which I'm gonna remove because I'll make that decision. Getting down into that. I guess be that 5 minute gap. No, be that change the order block there. We could get into that. I'm gonna leave the limit though.
Yeah, that 5 minute inversion.
Right there, it looks nice. Did you add that?
I added on that 5 minute inversion
Oh shit!
only because I have the
I added
$150 playroom that I got on the NQ.
I added 2 on the breaker, but didn't get filled on the breaker. I got filled higher because I moved my limit. It's my fault. Okay, now this trade is being ran just through Asia's high for me. So. Stop loss is at the 15-minute candle low. I'm not too worried about the 15-minute gap here we're talking about. The fill price is at the 2-minute. There. Lovely looking trade right now. How many damn points is this? It's only a 100-point trade. Feels weird. Last week we were taking 100-point stop losses. Well, we weren't taking them, but that's what if we sized into a trade that was a 100-point stop loss.
Okay, we do have a 5 minute gap here. We just traded into there.
What do you think about the S&P at the highs?
Don't really care.
Okay.
Still going off the higher time frame bias. So we filled that 5 minute gap. And we tapped the 5 minute change in state as well.
I didn't think we'd get there, but obviously that would have been the golden fill. There's the golden fill. Maybe. Kind of glad I averaged into that though, and didn't just full port the actual high price of it because it was a bad late entry. Meant to be on that 5 minute close, but slipped it a little bit. I guess I'll mark that S&T up.
So now if NQ can find support in this 5 minute gap and then get the 3 minute order block, that would be.
Hold on, stop talking. I'm out.
I got out of it too.
Oh fuck! That didn't even happen on NQ. as wiki.
Yeah, it did not happen, eh?
Okay, never mind. There's the stop loss. That's the trade of the day. That's the trading day. Thought that was a good trade. It was a A+ trade for me. We'll take those. Just didn't like how as soon as the S&T was put in, and decided to flip. Got more speed to downside though, but I'm not bearish. Higher time frame, so it's not a question in there.
And so it looks like we're gonna finally take those.
Those fucking things.
They're gonna take those lows now.
That's how you top blast, guys. That is how you top dick.
Okay, there took the lows.
So down about 1 hour today, so that extremely limits my desire to trade. Another trade, it has to be like really, really good. But with that movement off of that SMT, definitely not what you'd want to see if you were bullish and if you were to go run at those all-time highs today. Another reason why I had the exception too is because we were looking at YM as being more bullish, and then the fact that ES kind of just started to catch up. I wasn't immediately going and gonna flip off of that little measly SMT, but the Nasdaq was gonna flip off of that SMT. Now we've got internal SMT. Now here's the thing: it's not like the idea of longs just off the table. It hasn't been invalidated. Just getting taken out as a internal sweep. Happens sometimes. Well, let me go higher time frame and even see if I could argue a bearish bias here. And what it would be too. I guess I'd make the argument that we would trade below the current weekly low. Getting down into a more discounted place before running out those all-time highs, but we fell just so short of them. That having that bearish bias seems like a stretch. But the way I'm looking at it, right, taking shorts right now would be like buying the top if you're considering it just a range without any higher time frame bias or anything, just because of the SMT. So shorts are off the table. and longs are currently off the table.
Well, like even looking at YM, I still like why. I still like how it hasn't reversed. Took the high, failed to reverse, took another internal high actually, and then left another failure swing, and is just getting a retracement right now to a 5-minute gap. So like I'd expect YM to start to expand here. And then I mean if NQ starts to get some movement, there might be a re-entry, but okay, if we get this 5-minute inversion, I'll probably look to take a re-entry.
Oh my god, that risk would be super gay.
I wouldn't put it at the low. I'd probably just put it below the 5-minute gap.
Or if you'd have more better risk if you took the 15-minute changes and say, serious.
Ideally, we get the 5-minute inversion on this candle. Get that, that V-shape recovery.
So I think it's pretty obvious to say that we got stop hunted, and not we got stop hunted. We were on the wrong leg of price. We were buying on the wrong leg of price, and that happens sometimes. I think if it had dropped down and taken those relative equal lows, would be nice. Or if there was a better internal SMT, would have also been nice.
Now we have that internal SMT after taking those relative equal lows, and we're getting good reaction off it. So yeah, I'll look to take this 5-minute inversion.
I'm going to take the 2-minute. Two-minute inversion for me. The other trade is more of a breaker trade. This one is definitely more of an inversion trade. Nice. Always can never get filled at the right price.
I still got 2 minutes till I'm gonna get in.
Man, you should have just top ticked like me.
Uh, 2 minutes.
I got the exact opening price of the candle, so be happy about that. And did a little bit of extra add there, just on the tap of that 2-minute inverse. Right there, man. Boom. Better fill. Two about there.
Okay, 1 minute till we get the close here. I'd like to see this 5-minute inversion on this candle though. Trading into that 2-minute inversion.
Oh, baby, we need 1 minute of just a good, nice candle to the upside for you. Yes, the more bullish index is is above the 5-minute fair value gap right now.
Arguably giving a better entry because it is more bullish.
Not quite,
Because it didn't take the low.
but the RR. You said getting a better entry, but the RR is not as good.
Yeah.
To Asia.
I mean, it's still 2R if you take the. I guess it's like a 4R on IQ.
Yep.
I'm kind of tempted to take ES here, actually.
Well, that's the close.
What's the size here?
Missed it. It gapped up.
Holy man, relax. Thank you. Whoa.
The 2-minute inverse was in the gap there. It was right in the inverse. Traded back into it. So
Travis got some couple tickets, and they fucking went to put the pay button. And he just bailed out because it was $2,000 each. For what the yeah.
for the Jays.
For last night, yeah. No, coming up. Oh, this weekend. Oh yeah.
$2,000 for tickets for the Jays game.
Crazy.
Probably for like not even like decent seats.
Yeah, he's upper deck. He said for fucking $2,000.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't know if it was $1,000 each or he said for $2,000.
So I guess my break even would be at the internal high. So I'm fine taking that first loss, figuring out that we were prior to SMT here. It sounds like it comes to mind. That's you. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely sounding like that's my headset.
Okay.
We get the same order execution sound, so.
Wait, the 3-minute didn't close.
Is that changing your mind
it's
about
next
the
minute.
trade?
It's next minute. I wanted the 3-minute inversion. I thought I was entering on that. I might still get it.
Might still get a better fill. It's got 13 seconds there, brother.
I would like to get that 3-minute inversion close.
Would you like? I'd like to close above the previous candle high. But we made an effort. Made an effort. Ah, yes. This is the all-time high trade. The runner to all-time highs. I'm glad we're on the same page today, though. In terms of, like, we're both taking the same trades today.
Oh yeah.
I like this one 10. I don't know about 10 times. No, I like it a bit more than the other one, just because of the S&T at those lows there. I wouldn't say 10 times more because it's cooking me right now, but the idea of the trade is a little better than the first one. It feels less impatient, I guess you could classify it as, even though that was my entry on the first trade. sometimes it's, giving the entry, and it's like you have to make the decision whether or not you expect the internal lows to be taken one more time. And that's a very hard decision to get accurately. So I'm honestly fine taking that first loss.
Okay, so if we can get this 5-minute inversion, and
You're in, right?
Yeah, and the 15-minute change in state. If we get the 15-minute change in state, then I
Well,
die.
the 15-minute change that happens in this candle.
Yeah.
On the 1 minute. So
Yeah. So we need a bullish close here.
before the last candle, I was pretty sure we would get the 15-minute change in state. I'm less sure that with those the down numbers. Did not get it, eh?
Nope. We do have a 5-minute gap. That is the last resort. All right, because this is also a new 15-minute candle. So ideally, this 15-minute candle opens shallow wick into this 5-minute like that, and no lower.
I don't like when you're narrating it. There's a dumps to the stuff.
No lower.
Yeah, I would have preferred if that 15-minute got the close.
That just looks like a consolidation. Unless this 5-minute holds and we get a strong reaction, like immediately. And we can start to break out of this consolidation.
Sit back and watch. It's a good trade. Otherwise, you wouldn't be in it. If it's a bad trade, you shouldn't be in it. No, wishing I had this fill. It does feel like it might be a long hold to all-time highs.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this 50-minute candle, watching it, if we were to expand above the prior, above 10:15's high, that'd be very nice. We're coming into the 10:50 to 11:10 macro. How likely is it that we get this run to all-time highs? Because that's what I'm holding for. 136 points. Add a contract and reduce the TP maybe. Maybe go just to Asia high. I actually think just going to Asia high makes more sense.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was actually looking at possibly adding on this 5 minute inversion and then trailing to that internal low, delivering out of that 5 minute gap. Obviously, expecting it to not trade back down to
I'm
there.
green. Oh, holy shit, we're pumping. Okay, there we go. So, diamond handing this trade, boys. The break-even level is highlighted right here. No, sorry, that is not the break-even level. Let me go down to the lower time frames here. The current 10 a.m. high is the break-even level.
1 more minute till this 5 minute closes as well.
Well, didgeridoo, I'm trailing my stop low. Stop loss is mitigated slightly at the internal low, just due to the fact that we are now back above the internal high, so that's kind of how I frame things.
Oh shit, hey? So I really fucked myself this morning.
What'd you do?
Well, pre-fire got cooked, so I went to reset it and reset.
This trade does feel better though.
This, yeah,
Setup's a little bit cleaner.
yeah, that's definitely what I would say. We have that SMT at the lows. I'm liking how we have this delivery. I'm really fine with that mitigated stop loss move, which is highlighted here. And then the break even is once we get above the high at 25,286, which I think would be pretty easy to obtain. The internal highs here from, I guess this is New York AM session at 8:30. I'm not going to quite partial at them. I mean, I might, but I want to leave it run to that Asia high there. That's my full expectation, and I like letting them run. So if you are the type of person that likes to wait for internal models, right, you can watch this 2 minute get retraced on 5 minute gap tapped. See this internal model here, stop loss originally at that low and enter right there. And that would be arguably the better trade because you're catching the expansion. You don't have to endure that drawdown right there, which is uncomfortable for any experienced trader, especially if you were new. You would be scared there.
I'm gonna monitor YM as it trades into all-time highs.
Yeah, buddy. Well, ES is ripping.
That's going to be I'm going to watch. It's either when YM takes all-time highs, ES takes all-time highs, or NQ hits Asia's high. Kind of whichever happens first, I'll do. I don't expect ES to trade all-time highs before NQ takes Asia's high. So it'll pretty much be when YM takes all-time highs.
One thing I'm noting is I went to break even right there because I just looked at ES and it's above that high.
I'm not at break even yet. I'm going to wait till NQ takes a high from 1020.
Yeah, just know that me going to break even means it's going to come down to the tick to 25,257.75. You're going to go to the tick to that price, just so you know. Nah, when we get this close to my break even, but ES is at the level I consider NQ pretty much at it. It makes a world of sense. Okay, so looking at ES, we're coming up to the Asia session high already, which is crazy. NQ needs a movement. So if you took that 5-minute inversion on ES there, well, you'd be coming up to the TP. But I definitely think NQ really likes to prove its point of it wants to expand to all-time highs. It likes to catch up, and if not, flip in terms of expansion. Yes.
Yeah, I know they can't do anything.
Yeah. Okay, there's the break even level. I'm at break even there.
Oh yeah, boys. Here's the volatility.
Targeting Asia's high. Right, expecting YM to take all-time highs, and that should be the low of day.
The high getting taken should be the low of day.
No, like where we entered our trade should be low of day.
Yeah, no, I was joking. That 1050 to 1110 macro is treating us fairly nice. Watching ES as it comes up to the Asia session high. Where is ES's all-time high in relation to its Asia high? Quite far. A little bit further than NQ's, actually.
Yeah, this is going to be a long hold.
50-50. 50% chance it might be a long hold, 50% chance it just continues this and gets there in the next 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, 30 minutes is a longer hold time for us, but...
Yeah, I would like to see NQ just continue to expand and catch up, as it is the more bearish of the three. ES is 2 points away from all-time, Asia's high. Sorry, 2 points away from Asia's high.
I'm gonna do a one contract partial up the Asia high on NQ. Or not Asia high. Fuck. The New York AM high. And I've had so many break evens that I would love for a nice, healthy runner of a trade. I don't even mind being break even on the day if this, like, let's say I hit the a partial and then a little bit more. Say I take, a third of my position off and brings me even on the day and the rest gets off the break even. That's fine. I'm not searching for the win today. So I just want to see this rally to the all-time highs. See if we can participate in it.
Okay, Asia's high on ES was ticked.
Bagged right there.
Wasn't taken, I don't think. I think it just put it in equal highs.
Mine was bagged. Mine got flicked a little bit.
Good, yeah. It helps that pay. Okay.
It might. So maybe ES just swept the Asia high, so.
Yeah, there's Asia's high on ES. She swept this time. um, it is a 2R2 if I take it off at the pre-market high, but would like to see us continue higher.
You're taking partials at the pre-market?
I was debating, but it is a 2R for me. A 2R that would bring me to break even on the day.
I'm definitely taking a partial position off at that the internal highs. I would kick myself if I didn't. It breaks my rules. Technically, I took it right now. Okay, you have to hear me out on this. I took it right there because ES is already above it. So that's following my rules. Also had a piss of clarity.
I'm gonna take
That's why.
I'm gonna take a small partial at the pre-market high, and then I'm gonna let the rest run to Asia's high.
Yeah, so I got my partial in here. So now I've got real mitigated loss. Yeah, even if I just stop that here, I'm not down even half R. I'm down half R actually, which is not bad at all. I got a top tick in there. Let's go. Ooh. Yeah, that makes me feel good about closing it sometimes. Sometimes when I close one, I should really be closing them all.
Quite a deep retracement. Do have a 5-minute imbalance there, but I do like to see that stay open.
Oh, that's fine there. We're gonna just we should rebound off that pretty quick.
Very good hourly close too. Super strong hourly close.
Okay. I hope this trade plays out, and then I'm actually pretty excited to journal today.
Yeah, there's the 5-minute for value gap.
A lot of break evens, so
I mean, it makes sense to retrace there, but it doesn't make sense to inverse it.
no, I'm not. I don't care, but I don't care about retracing. I'm just saying.
So if we now take the internal high that we put in at 11 o'clock, I will look to go trail my stop loss to this low.
Oh, but I just added 3 minis. Oh no, I'm kidding. That'd be sick though.
right? Because this 11 o'clock candle opens up. Got to put the wick in. Wick would be put in right there, the 5-minute gap. The low of that hourly candle would be confirmed with the
So
3-minute change state or the 1-minute inversion kind of thing.
I suppose I'd like to bring to the live stream's attention my prediction of the 15-minute candle. I said it would be really nice if we could get the 15-minute candle to take the current candle high and close there, or the 10 a.m. candle high, 10:15 high and close there, which we did, which was pretty cool. So to see this continue higher would be absolutely a blessing of a trade. It was a pretty good setup here. So, and I never like having to cut trades early, which was me partialing at this SMT high. Like if that was the high, then I don't really like cutting it there, but that was what the partial was for. Again, I did like the partial. Should have added another contract there before it ran. Ain't that hindsight? I would have partial too there. That's why.
We just appreciate the run that we've gotten on YM.
No, because I don't want to know how much it's running and NQ's not. Oh my gosh, man.
And YM's
Well,
at
I
all-time
ran
highs pretty much.
400 points. NQ hasn't. You're Mr. Goodfellow over here. Look at this. Still having. It's a better fill than ours.
Well, I secure 400 up there. I got to.
That's way better than us. Fucking.
I'm in 10 though.
Yeah, that makes sense though.
Reset.
Yeah. Maybe not trying to repeat that.
Well, I was fine.
No, like
Well, no, 'cause like-
being rattled inside.
Oh, yeah. No, but he called it here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All-time highs in YM tagged.
Fuck off.
He's looking at shorts.
Yeah. Yeah. Little fucking bastard, eh?
Yeah. Even with
Fucking bastard. So, YM went on an absolute tear. I've got it pulled up. You guys can see it on the live stream. It's on the left. 386 points, man, since open. Well, since 10, sorry. Like, could you have given, maybe a quarter of that to NQ? Would be very nice. Get an extra 80 points. Actually, no, that'd be freaking.
Well, Enki's just delayed. I
NQ
hope Enki's just delayed.
It's a little bit slow today.
Yes, sir.
A little bit special today. So I would assume in the next 60 minutes, so the next hour, I guess 53 minutes, we should take that high. That is what I would look for. The next hourly candle to trade up above Asia high. I'm not going to make any adjustments to my trade, but not liking how NQ is.
Honestly, I think as soon as NQ can get above the pre-market high, it should be a straight shot to Asia's high.
You said as soon as it gets here, it's a straight shot to my break even. What'd you say?
What? I said as soon as it takes pre-market high, should be a straight shot to Asia's high.
Oh man, I wish that YM was something we traded a little bit more. Gets these very fluid one-sided moves that you could get on pretty easily, I would say. I don't even want this trade to hit for making money. I don't want it to hit to recover what I'm down on the day. I want it to hit because I love the idea of it. And I find with A plus trades, you kind of forget about, you forget that you're gonna make money at the end of it. That's honestly a good thing too. So I almost get more satisfaction in the idea playing out. I guess it's the chase of the dopamine of seeing that the TP get hit. I guess regardless of the profit. NQ, you gotta hurry. We should add into it, help it go up.
I'm already good. I got my fill. Got a
Oh,
good
you
fill.
could be better though. This could be a banger. Why do I have two YM charts pulled up? What happened there? Okay, don't want that there. I don't even want to look at YM anymore. I know you're at the all-time highs already on YM. I know. I'm watching NQ. I want NQ to get up there, brother. TJR, I bought a black person a Hellcat today. Found him at KFC eating fried chicken, so I gave him a Hellcat. What the? Tremaine took the same trade as us. The first one.
Oh yeah.
People that made money yesterday is getting taken away.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody who took anything, losses and wins, are getting returned.
What?
Losses and wins are getting returned. Like if you won, you lose your P&L. If you lost, your P&L gets put back.
I don't think the wins, like if you weren't in an affected time window, it shouldn't be you.
But like the whole day was affected yesterday.
Well, this guy, Lil Fish,
Yeah.
he was in a winning trade.
But also nobody could close their trades.
This guy closed his.
Well, like
He was in before the technical issues.
yeah, I don't know.
Apparently. And he's got video proof of the trades. Which is fairly interesting. ES making new internal high here, and Q weaker, slightly. God damn it, let me shut up when I can think about talking. NQ tears more when I'm not speaking. Can't make it up. Stop talking and NQ pumps.
Yeah.
I just started talking, it's gonna dump. Look at that. I can't make it up. I'm kidding. I joke about things like that, but I don't truly believe them. I don't think you can truly believe them. Okay, so, well, the runner is set to Asia high in the break-even set and not going to do anything in between the two. So, now I'd like to look at this SMT we put in at those highs. I'd like to see that swiftly invalidated. It was pretty close, but
Indicator. I think it's S&Ps and everything.
Really? Oh yeah. Yeah, that's nice.
S&P.
Oh gosh.
getting cooked off this SMT. Thank you fucking making me regret my decision.
Getting close to the break-even stop loss here.
So I said, thank you making me regret my decision of not taking partial or not taking it off. Actually, I was like at the SMT. I'm like, shit.
There's the break-even.
So flipping short here, boys.
All right, I am done for the day.
Yeah, we're gonna
Down 1 hour.
in the live stream here. Unfortunate there. SMT at those highs held. Is that so loud? Fuck. What did I just do? You know why? It's because Justin Weirlin was in this trade. God damn it. He's got a thing about it getting close to his take profits and going back all the way to break even.
As soon as he posts it.
Yeah, as soon as he posts it. And he posted it. That's when we should have closed it.
Yeah.
Shit. Well,
That's a new top signal. As soon as somebody posts their trade in profit, shut it down.
Yes, sir. Holy fuck, it held the 5 minute.
Yeah. I'm just going to call it a day there, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I'll take the loss. Obviously, could have taken it all off at the SMT and been even, but that's something hindsight. Can't go off that. All right, well, that was a interesting trading day. I'll take the loss on that. It just didn't deliver how I wanted it to. NQ didn't deliver how I wanted it to, but nevertheless, it was one for the journal. It was fun. So we will catch you guys the next day we live stream, which would be most likely tomorrow.
Yeah, unless the mics aren't working. But they should be good.
Yeah, today we were kind of gridlocked between 2 4-hour for value gaps, so we kind of see this seek and destroy kind of condition here on NQ range bound. So we'll end it there. Couldn't sneak away with any money. Couldn't be a little greedy goblin today. But yeah, we will end the live here, boys. Catch you tomorrow.